Let's give God praise for our visitors from around the world. Bless God for you. Come on, give them a hand clap of praise. We say Merry Christmas to you watching us. Those of you watching us Facebook Live, ItsWebTV, however you watch us, we thank you. We say Merry Christmas to you. Give Jesus a gift this year. Come to one of his parties. You'll be blessed if you did. Come on, Temple, give our visitors again. And God praise. Thank you so much for coming to here with us. We honor God again for all of you. You look so nice in your red and your green. Amen. And whatever other colors you got on. Look like you got everything you wanted under the tree. Is that right? You're going home and find out what you got under the tree, huh? Somebody got a new ride out in the parking lot, huh? Food. All right. Well, bless God again for all of you. Turn and grab your Bible. Let's go to the book of Luke. I'm going to be real expeditious today. Amen. Not cutting Jesus short, because we shouldn't cut him short. You were at your party, you'd be there all night. And I'm supposed to do mine for Jesus in 20 minutes. Interesting. All right. We're going to try to be strong without being long. Luke chapter 12 and verse 16. And just sit there a moment. We'll pick you up shortly. I do want to share with you, as I've been sharing with you for the last few weeks, good news about 2016. God has really been good to us, y'all. I see Sister Cheryl back there. Was in the hospital this week. God's been good to us, y'all. Come on, y'all. God's been good to us, y'all. Amen. Every Sunday, I have been presenting information to you. I ask our leaders. We work hard all year. A lot of stuff we do outside these four walls. You would be totally unaware of it if you just come on Sunday. But we do that we might, at the end of the year, have something to shout about. Amen. Amen. We always thank God for what he allows us to do. And this is all a blessing through you. We, as Temple, could not be what we are if you were not who you were. So thank God for all of you. Come on, give yourselves a hand clap of praise for Temple. What you do. Okay. But anyway, so this year, I ask the deacons every year to give us our benevolence report. And essentially, the benevolence report, thank you, ushers, by the way. Thank you, ushers. Essentially, benevolence report is really what does a church do for their members? For all the criticism you hear about the church, if you've heard it, you will hear it. If you haven't heard it, people say all they want is your money. All they want is your money. You going to that, especially today, you going on Christmas, you going to church today, kind of thing. Amen. And so this number answers what does the church do for their members. And so we're grateful to show you that. This year, again, we've given $5,000 to our members with assistance here and food. So y'all get that praise for that. I think y'all can do a little better than that. I can try you to put that number against negative. Mega churches don't do this. That's why they're negative. Amen. But we do it because we love you. We do it because it's a part of our fabric. It's a part of who we are. Could not, and nor should you ever want to be a part of a church that when you really need help, they're not there for you. They don't know you. You were some number. You were some seat. You were some envelope. Versus us, you need help. Now, again, this didn't buy anybody no rims. No flat screen TVs. But when you have needed help, your church has been there for you to the tune of $5,000 plus. If y'all don't give God praise for that, and I'll preach, that's praise right there. And I thank God for our deacons. Stand up real quick. Deacons, stand up real quick. Down. This deacon spirit is on the door. But they do this confidentially. If you've ever needed, thank you, man. If you've ever needed the deacons, they have done it. And unless you go out of the room and say, look what they did, nobody would ever know. So I thank God for men of integrity. I mean, come on, give our deacons a hand clap of praise. Deacons here as they are chairman. So that's what the church is done. Now here's a big tick item. This is what you helped us do every year since I've been a pastor. We have always done something physically to the building. We've done something physically to the building. We've never had a year where we do not give back. You cannot, in fairness, be one of those members who say, I give money to the church, I don't know where my money goes. You know where your money goes in Temple if you care to know. We do not do building funds for 10 years and you never see a doorknob get fixed. Come on, ain't no roofs leaking here. None of that kind of stuff. I'd like to do some other stuff. Funds won't allow me, Brother Jess. But it's coming. Come on, man. Receive that. It's coming. Yes, sir. Amen. Praise God, you allowed us to get a new roof on our executive wing, $12,000 debt free. You can put your hands together and give God praise. This is you. You. High five your neighbor and say, I know that's right. This is you. This is you. You allowed us to do this. We did not know we needed a roof when we came in this year. We were going to try to, you all know, try to get carpet and some other stuff. But the roof obviously took precedent, and we were able to do that debt-free, 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 debt-free. We didn't have no fish dinners, no chicken dinners, no free fries. Just members giving in integrity. We thank God for it. And then we were also able to redo our foyer out there, about $5,000 worth of upgrades. We give God praise for that. That's through you. That's through you. Thank God for what you allowed us to do every year. So every Sunday I presented you good news, feeding 5,000 plus people. About $17,000 in upgrades. $5,000 back to members. 50 souls, 50-something souls have joined, 19 baptized, 17 men. If you don't know this is good ground, something's wrong with you. If you give them praise, good ground. Thank God. All right, so now let's talk about what we're going to talk about. We'll talk about the gift of sharing again. Just want to put a little part two to this, and we'll get out of here. Touch your neighbor and say the gift of sharing. Come on, touch somebody else and say the gift of sharing. Gift of sharing. That's what this holiday season is all about. This holiday season, particularly Christmas, the day of Christmas, Brother Jack, is about sharing. Is that right? It's about sharing. I told you last week we talked about givers and what? Receivers. I hope you had fun last week trying to figure out which category you fall in. Some of you concluded you were givers and you know good well. And then those of you who were givers, I pray you have gone home and kind of accepted the idea that you need to receive sometimes. Those of you who are receivers, I appreciate your honesty. But I hope you left last Sunday understanding you've got to give sometimes. Cannot just be a giver all the time. Does that make sense? You just came in with Luke chapter 12. From the moment we meet God, He is giving to us. He is giving to us. From when we're born, He gives us life. You cannot live without God giving you life. The Bible says in Genesis, He breathed into Adam, and Adam became a living soul. So no matter what the doctor does or the doctor says, you cannot be here today if God didn't give you life. When we die, He will give to us again. Those of us who die in the Lord, He will give us eternal life. Is that all right? Come on, touch your neighbor and say, God is a giver. God is such the giver that Mama never used to say, you can't beat. God giveth. No matter what, how hard you try. That's why now we say every time I turn around, He keeps on blessing me or giving to me or giving me something that my eyes didn't see, my ears have not heard. God is a giver. Such a giver that John 3:16 says, for God so loved the world that He what? That He gave what? His only begotten Son. God gave us a gift. That's why we have Christmas. Because God gave. God had taken, We may not have Christmas. The reason we have Christmas is because God gave what? His only begotten Son. To who? To us. People who would close church on his birthday, he gave us his Son. He gave us the very best he had. And some of us give God the very worst we have. He gave us his only begotten Son. So God is constantly giving to us. This morning, whether you open your gifts or not, there's still some stuff God gave you that you could not buy over a counter. Do you not know already you've opened up 1 million gifts? If you don't believe me, just breathe real deep. Ask yourself, where did that come from? In him we move, live, and have our being. If God didn't give you a right mind, if God didn't give you a peace of mind, if God didn't touch you this morning, what they used to say, with the finger of love, you would have been dead in your grave. Touch your name and say, God is a giver. God is such a giver. He's so over the top in his giving. He's so demonstrative in his giving. He's so extraordinary in his giving that he might teach us, Sister Hope, how to give. God gives to us so that we might know how to give to each other. If God isn't stingy, you and I can't be stingy. He gives to us so that we might give to each other. So you got to be careful how you treat your neighbor. They might have what you need. So your neighbor say, be careful how you treat me. That might be the key to your next blessing. I might hold the key to it. Here you are not speaking to me over some nonsense. Here you are talking about me. I might hold the key to your next blessing. God is a giver so that you and I might look at him and follow in his example. Luke chapter 12, you turn there. Luke chapter 12, verse 16. There is a man, Pastor Jones, who didn't get the memo on sharing. He didn't get the text message on sharing. Man in Luke chapter 12, verse 16, he must have deleted the email that had the subject on there, you are blessed to be a blessing. He must have deleted that. Let's look at it. You're wondering, who is this man? It says there, verse 16, and he spake a certain parable unto them, saying, the ground of a certain man was rich. A certain rich man brought forth plentifully. I like that word, plentifully, or the root word, plenty. Plenty simply means what? More than enough. Christmas is a good time to look at your blessings. Say that again. Christmas is a good time to look at your blessings. And if you look at your blessings and count them one by one, you will conclude that God has been plenty good. Come on, touch your neighbor and say, he's been plenty good. He's been plenty good. Do I have any witnesses in here? God's been plentifully good. Plenty good. He ain't just good. Bible says, oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. And when you do that, you discover he has been plenty good. Which means God has given us what? More than enough. Now, he may not give you everything you want, but you got to admit, God has given you more than enough of what you need. Come on, help me preach. How about your neighbor? He's been plenty good, plenty good. Had he not woke me up this morning and started me on my way, I don't know how I be here. Yes, there are things under the tree, or may not be things under the tree, but God has still been good enough for me to declare and proclaim that he has been plenty good. Nobody quite like God. He's been plenty good. Now, this is a direct contrast because Christmas tries to make you look at what you don't have. The reason some of us are depressed is because Christmas, or the commercialization of Christmas, tries to get you to focus on what you don't have. Many of you got up, you looked under your tree, you saw gifts, maybe you didn't see gifts, maybe you saw some gifts, wish you had more gifts. I could have bought this, could have bought that. But no, that's not the purpose of Christmas. Christmas is the time you inventory what God has done for you, and when you do that, you discover he's been pretty good. Might not have toys, might not have dolls, might not have gifts, but as long as you got life, health, and strength, you can fight to live another day. Come on, how about it? It's been plenty good, plenty of good. Somebody here has been sick. The last thing you need is another gift. But if you could just get a little help and strength to make one more step, God's been plenty good. You didn't lose your job this year. God's been plenty good. If you didn't, who didn't lose their job this year? Who didn't lose? High five your neighbor, say he's been plenty good. Who didn't have a car accident this year? You didn't have one. High five your neighbor and say he's been plenty good, plenty good. Now let's reverse that. Who lost their job this year and God still made a way out of no way? High five your neighbor, say still been pretty good. Some of you have done better since you lost your job. As a matter of fact, you wish they had done it sooner. You might be more ahead now than where you were back. High five your neighbor, say you've been plenty good, plenty good, plenty good. Not just good, but plenty good. When a man in verse 16 looks at his blessings and he comes up to this conclusion, plentifully, Minister John, he asks a critical question. Look at verse number 17. He asks a critical question. He says, what shall I do with all these blessings? Consider that question. Just consider that for a second. You take a look at everything God's done in your life and you come to this conclusion, oh my God, look at what he's done for me. What shall I do with all these blessings? God has blessed you to be a blessing to somebody else. And every now and then, when you look at it, what he's done for you and done in your life, you ought to say to yourself, oh my God, what shall I do with all these blessings he's bestowed upon you? If you look hard, there's something in your life you can give to somebody that would be a blessing to somebody. I knew this would be the part I lose half the room. Look at all those toys. Look at all those toys. No. Not the toys from this year. Look at those toys from 3 Christmases ago that they barely played with. Some not even open. Some of you can go in your kids' toy room, grab some of that old stuff that they ain't even open, rewrap it, and it'll be a whole new Christmas all over again. What you gonna do with all those toys? Here you are this Christmas. You bought a ton more toys to go on top of the ton of toys that they don't quite play with. Come on, touch your name and say, what we gonna do about this? What we gonna do? I knew I'd lose half the room right there. Some of y'all don't care. You got so many. Well, anyway, let's move on. Look in your closet. Look in your closet. Look at all those clothes. You got some of the clothes that falling off the rack. You got to step over a pile of stuff that just to get to that shirt that you didn't wear since last Christmas. You got a shirt just for Christmas. Look at you, just spoil yourself. What you gonna do? Putting that shirt on, stepping back over that pile of clothes that you didn't have to wear. What you gonna do with all these blessings? With all due respect, ma'am, you ain't been a size 2 in 25 years. What you gonna do with all those those blessings? What you gonna do, sir, with all those blessings? Those suits, y'all ain't wearing no more. You remember, you used to wear them loud suits, them orange, them yellow, them green, pink, red, yellow, orange. Remember that? You don't wear that stuff no more. What you gonna do? All them blessings. You ain't wore a size 9 shoe in the last 15 years. You got a barely used pair of caters. What you gonna do with all those blessings? How many TVs? It's too many TVs. How many pair of shoes? It's too many pair of shoes. How many more things do you need to feel sufficiently insufficient? Come on, touch your neighbor and say, what we going to do about it? What we going to do about it? That's why the Bible says in Psalms 116, 112, it says, what shall I render unto the Lord for all his what? I came to tell somebody here this morning, you got benefit. The reason you hear is because you got benefit. Man, in verse 17 says, what shall I do with all these blessings? And then he comes up with a super duper idea. He says, what shall I do with all these blessings? In verse number 17 and in verse 18, he comes up with a super duper fantastic idea. If you're not a sheriff. He says in verse number 18, he says, rather than share, he decided to build. Touch two people and say, share, share, share. This man, remember now, verse 16, the Bible says he had plenty of blessings. Plenty of blessings. And yet he comes, he says, what shall I do with all these blessings? And rather than say, share, he said, build. Bigger barn. I'm going to build more space to house more stuff. He decided to finish his basement work, expand his storage room, and put all this extra stuff in the storage room. Some of you could really go shopping in your storage room. I knew I wouldn't get a lot of amens. You got stuff in your storage room that will set somebody off. That old couch that you think is done, you put that, tell somebody you're going to give them a couch and a chair that matters. Watch it do flips. Here you are, you got all this stuff, but oh, you don't want to share. What you do, you take the fourth bedroom in your house and you make it yet another walk-in closet. That's my closet. How many more shirts do you need? How many more shoes can you wear? You got so many shoes, you can't wear them all. Some of them hurt your feet, but you won't let them go because they're your blessings and you're going to build a bigger. Kids got all these toys. You filled up one toy box and rather than get away, I think we better go get another toy box. And then you fill up that toy box now. You ask your uncle, hey, you think you can build us a big old toy box the size of this pulpit? Because Leroy Jr. got so many toys. Just every time I step in the basement, I'm stepping over Leroy's toys. Have you ever thought about giving away some of that? I know I'm about to throw stuff up here. Have you ever thought about giving away some of the stuff that Leroy don't play with no more? Not the stuff that's tore up and mildew, but the stuff that's still cool and fresh. He just don't play with it no more. Why are you gonna build bigger barns? We're gonna say it. This is the season of sharing. There are too many people in here who build bigger barns. God has said, this is the season to share. Share. Pass it on. I'm done with the spirit. We're going to get out of here in just a minute. Listen. But when you share, don't 6:2 says, when you give to the needy. Let's do it again. When you give to the needy, do not announce it. And I love that other part. With trumpets, which is the suggestion you put on the show for. Some of you are ridiculous when you bless somebody else. You stand right in the hallway. And you go up to that person and you say, what? I didn't think it would fit you. That is sad. You're not supposed to tell everybody you bless somebody. When you bless somebody, just do it and walk away. Come on, touch this and don't tell everybody. Don't tell everybody. Don't tell everybody. Don't tell everybody that you gave somebody this and you gave somebody that. Do it from your heart. And when you do it from your heart, your Father will reward you openly for what He's done. Come on, high five three people and say share, share, share. This is the season to share. I hope you go home and look in your closet and figure out some of that stuff that you can share. Verse 19 says, tonight thy soul shall be required of these. Here's why. Everybody said they're going to get it anyway. Here's why. Because when you die, did I preach this before? When you die, it's amazing. All the stuff you have, these bigger burns, when you die, your family gonna fight, stab, kill each other, cuss each other out over them shoes you can give away while you're living. I don't know. Jones, I know I've been pastoring 16 years, doing funerals maybe 20 years. I don't know it all. I don't think you could put a 55-inch TV in the casket. I don't know though. I'll be honest. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe under the casket, I don't know. There's an open compartment. You can slide your shoes in there. I don't know. Maybe you can do that, Sister Washington. I don't know. Listen, if you can't take that stuff with you, well, before I say that, and then I don't know this, Sister Jones. Maybe they could dig a real big hole, and then you could bury a U-Haul truck if you pay for it, next to the casket. You seen that, Brother Swan? You're the only one who's seen that. So by preponderance of the evidence, we don't conclude you can't do that. Listen, you can't take that stuff with you. So if you can't take it with you, why not share some of it while you live? I'm done. Jesus said, I'm telling you, Sister Jay, Jesus calls this man a fool. He said, you're a fool. Now that's interesting, Sister Kelly, because his boys would call him pay not his mind. His boys would call him a wise investor, but Jesus says, fool. Sister, listen, that's him. Jesus didn't call him stingy. Call him a fool. He didn't say you mean. He didn't say you're cruel, Sister Grace. He said, fool. Isn't that heavy? Doesn't that seem a little over top for what this man has decided to do? Why call him a fool? He's a fool because it's foolish to have plenty not share any. And I preached this 2017. That'd be titled right there. Had plenty, not share any. You're a fool if you have plenty, but don't share. I'm not talking to you if you just got a little bit, but even with a little bit, you can share some bit. But let's put you aside and say, how can you have plenty and not share any? Do you not know that people right in this church who would love that coat that you call ugly? Those suits, those boots that you can't wear? Somebody else would be in here shouting, perhaps over their first pair of boots. Look at your closets. I'm done. In your mind, go in your closet and think about all the stuff and the blessings you have. You can't share some of that with somebody in here who could use that. And if you need that, don't be too proud to accept that. Because the old problem is some of you are too proud. If you need something, ain't nothing wrong with receiving something, all, because I told you last week, all of us will be a Juanita and a Loman at some point. And then some of us will need a Juanita and a Loman at some point. Jesus says, fool. Because the man had plenty, but he didn't share any. Now, just listen, last thing, let's go, y'all. Here's the last thing he says to him. Here's the problem. And he tells, lay not up for stretches upon the earth, but upon heaven. And then he says, here's the bottom line. He says what? Don't be rich and poor. Come on, touch that and say, don't be rich and poor. Now you say, well, how? I'll get that. I'll get that. Look at verse 20. God said, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be quiet of thee. Then whose those things be what thou hast provided? And he says, laid up treasure for himself is not, wait a minute, and he that lays up treasure for himself and is not rich towards God. You cannot be rich and poor at the same time. There are many of us who are rich in the physical, but we're poor in the spirit. We're bankrupt when it comes to the things of God. And I came here to tell somebody that if God has been a blessing to you, that you owe it to somebody to be a blessing to somebody else. Can I get a witness in here? If y'all help me close, we'll get out of here. Touch your neighbor and say, You got to learn how to be a blessing to somebody else. It doesn't make sense to be rich on earth and poor when it comes to heaven. Now, I've done funerals a long time, and I've seen people be rich down here, but be poor at the funeral. You can't get nobody to say nothing about it. You can't get nobody to say nothing good. But this is where mama and daddy and grandma and them were real good. They were poor down here, but they were rich in heaven. It is always amazing to me that mama and daddy didn't have the stuff we had, but they gave the very best they had. If there was somebody in the family who didn't have something, mama made you go in your room and pull out those old pants and say, boy, your cousin needs those pants. Boy, your cousin needs those shoes. If you didn't have it in your family came through and made a way out of no way. Can I get out of here, y'all? Look at you. You have everything you need. 10 cars, 5 televisions, 15 computers. five your neighbor and say, neighbor, God has been plenty good to me. I promise the Lord that I will share what I have. Is there anybody in here that God's been good to you? Just high five your neighbor and say, neighbor, I'm going to count my blessings. I'm going to name them one by one. And if you name them one by one, if you name everything He's done, if you look over your life and see where He brought you from, I guarantee you there's something that you can share. And I get a witness in here. I find you need to say, neighbor, share. Share your blessing, share your shoes, share your coat, share your toys, whatever you do, don't die being poor while you were rich. If you won't be rich down here, be rich in heaven, maybe all right. I heard the songwriter say, only what you do for Christ, only what you do for Christ. Come on, high five your neighbor and say, we'll last, we'll last, we'll last. Stand to your feet. Come on, high five your neighbor and say, share, share, share. Ain't he all right? I said, ain't he all right? Ooh-wee. Share your blessing. God has been plenty good to you. If you look hard enough, there's something in your life you can share. Those are churches. Don't be in this place.